Are y'all trolling me? Kendrick did not drop, bro. Not again, bro.
Just bear with me for a second. Let me put y'all.
I ain't gonna lie. This f***er is crip walking on this goddamn motherfucking beat, man.
All right, so I want to talk about something we've all seen. We've all seen this. The Drake fans' obsession over Kendrick Lamar and allegedly having bots. And what they mean by bots is some of Kendrick Lamar's streams are faked. They're talking about fake streams, whether it's from a streaming farm, not real people. And the Drake fans look at Kendrick like, yo, you faked your streams, you've done this, why, right? And I'll actually give the Drake fans this bone, right? Hey y'all, I am a one-man show. I record, edit the video myself, create the thumbnail, everything. So hitting like and subscribe does help a bunch. Thanks so much. Back to the video. Do I think that some of Kendrick Lamar's streams are botted or not real or faked? Yes, I think that's a foregone conclusion for me. I think any major label artist, not just rapper, has some element of botted or fake streams, including Drake. I mean, this is just appears to be industry practice when we talk about marketing. But yeah, there's this whole obsession with Drake fans and Kendrick Lamar having botted streams. And honestly, if you know just even a little bit about the music business, you don't need to know a whole lot to know this, but any record, right, that has even a little bit of traction is going to get this botted streams treatment, because I think the record labels look at botted streams as a marketing expense. And it really only makes sense to bot streams for a record that's already hot. So let's say you have a record that has 1 million streams. It's big locally, it's a local hit. What labels will often do is they'll give the song the marketing treatment. You got 1 million streams, maybe they push it up to 1.2, 1.4 million with bots. We're just using round numbers here. I think labels treat that as a marketing expense. You know, the song has more streams, so it might show up higher in rankings. Fans might see that this is a high streaming song, so they go and listen to it. It may show up on more playlists. I look at the labels looking at it as a marketing expense, right? Now, when you have these records that are kind of local, regional hits, oftentimes what labels will do is they'll take a marketing budget and try to boost the song. Okay, let's take this local song. It's hot locally, organically. Let's make it regional. Let's make it national. So oftentimes what labels will do is they'll do the whole radio thing with these local songs, these regional songs that they think have potential. They'll give it the radio treatment. I mean, maybe there's some payola there. They'll do a little pay to influencers, do the TikTok joint. They might record a music video for it or record a new music video for it. We've seen this before when songs have one music video when they first come out, but then they get a second music video that's like on Vivo or something. And I think a part of that whole marketing expense to try to boost this song, bots are a part of it. Yeah, let's also pay whatever it is, a streaming farm or whatever the case may be, to get this song more popular. So do I think Kendrick Lamar is personally going and making these decisions? I don't know. Maybe he's involved in it, maybe he's not. I'm not really concerned with that. My thing is, I think every major artist does it. Like every major artist you see here. And I think it's mostly done by the label. I think the label looks at it more so like, yo, we're gonna spend a little bit of money on this record that has potential. Maybe it's a local hit, maybe it's a regional hit. We're gonna spend some money on this record to see if we can make more money off of it. It's literally just spending money to make money. Let's spend a little bit here to see if we can make more off of it if the song gets bigger. So yeah, do I think Kendrick Lamar's, some of his streams are faked, bots, not real people, basically? Yes. I think the same is for Drake. Drake has many hit records. I mean, more hit records than any solo male artist in history other than Michael Jackson at this point, which he's eventually gonna break that record from Michael Jackson. But yeah, obviously, Drake has benefited from this. So I don't understand the whole obsession with Kendrick Lamar having bots, because I think every major label artist has it. If you disagree, let me know in the comments. But here's where I think the caveat is for Drake, like the Drake fans who are obsessed with this. They try to say Kendrick Lamar has bots, right? And that is why he won the beef versus Drake. Kendrick Lamar botted Not Like Us, and that's why he won. That's where you lose me. See, the Kendrick fans lose me when they try to say, oh no, Kendrick will never do that. He will never have bot. Nah, come on, man. It ain't about what Kendrick won't really. It's about what the label's doing, right? Well, Kendrick has his own label now, but it's still under Interscope, right? It's about what the label's doing. Their marketing budget. But where the Drake fans lose me is Kendrick botted his records, and that's why he won the beef with Drake. That's wrong. Kendrick won the beef with Drake because Kendrick met the pace. Drake did not meet the pace. The pace being the constant dropping of records like they were doing. That whole beef was over in like 4 or 5 days. Like 90% of that beef took place in like 4 or 5 days. Kendrick could keep up with the pace. Drake could not keep up with that pace. Now, Drake fans, if you want to argue Drake has the better records, Drake had the better disses, Drake said more facts in his records than Kendrick, I'm open to have that discussion. But you can't try to do this revisionist history, and I knew this would happen. You can't try to do this revisionist history like, oh, well, in retrospect, Drake won the beef and because XYZ, and Kendrick botted his records. That's just not how it works. I mean, y'all remember out there how Drake fans responded when Not Like Us dropped. If you don't remember, check it out.
Are y'all trolling me? Kendrick did not drop, bro. Not again, bro.
Mustard on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga.
Oh my God, DJ Mustard is in this too.
Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop. That fuck 'em up.
Drake, you gotta shoot him, and you gotta shoot him now. I'm sorry. Is that Drake Yo the Ruler's flow?
Bear with me for a second. Let me put y'all.
I ain't gonna lie. This fucker is crip walking on this goddamn motherfucking beat, man.
The family matter and the truth for the matter. Here was God's plan to show y'all the liar.
Did he just name Drake's song? Drake dropped the shit last night, and he's mentioning the song today. This is crazy, dog. Like, this is crazy, bro.
So everyone, before the label could even process the payments for these bots, everyone, the hip hop community at large, the majority will say, had already dubbed Not Like Us. Yeah, this is the one, this is the record, and this is it. Victory. Drake fans knew it too. So that's where the Drake fans lose me. They take an unnecessary leap. Does Kendrick bot records? You got me here. Yes, I would say yes. Are some of his records botted? Yes, sure. But that's not why he won. He didn't win because of bots. He won because the pacing and people like the records more. That's why he won. You can't change that in retrospect. So the next logical question is why?
Why? Why? Why? Why? Why?
Why do Drake fans have this obsession? We've explained what the obsession is, the Kendrick Lamar botting situation, but why? The reason why Drake fans, some of them, there are some normal ones out there, but some of them, the reason why they're so obsessed like with this botting thing. Remember, Kendrick accused Drake of using bots too.
You're playing nerdy with Zach Bia and Twitter bots.
On 616 in LA. But the reason Drake fans are so obsessed with this bots thing, and I'm gonna hit the nail on the head 100% right here, and I know I'm right. The reason they're so obsessed is because Drake was never supposed to lose the numbers battle with Kendrick. Drake was never supposed to lose that numbers battle. The Drake fans are not used to that. See, to Drake fans, and they've experienced this before because Drake has been in other rap battles before, where he's won, where he's lost, but the Drake fans are expecting Drake to always win the numbers battle. So they always have an excuse to fall back on. And they try to do this with Pusha T. Oh, Pusha T, yeah, he dropped the story of Adidon. Man, nobody listening to him. Y'all have seen this. Nobody listening to him. Y'all only listen to him because he went at Drake. Drake, Scorpion, it went platinum. Right? They fall back on numbers. And to me, I don't like really any numbers arguments like that. I don't even like when Kendrick fans do it. Kendrick fans, you want to talk to me about, oh, Kendrick, he's so close to an EGOT, which is an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony. Like, these are industry awards to me, man. They mean absolutely nothing to me. Kendrick is not dope to me because he has a bunch of Grammys. He's dope to me because he makes dope music. Some of my favorite rap records of all time have no Grammys, have never been acknowledged by the industry, but they're still dope. I would just wish more people understood this. But anyway, the Drake fans, they knew they could always fall back. They could fall back on, oh, well, Drake is still the top guy. He's still number one. The reason why they're so obsessed with the Kendrick bots, because they're super concerned with the numbers. Because in their world, they know Kendrick is the superior lyricist, double entendres and all this. But in their world, Yo, if Kendrick and Drake ever battle, Kendrick, yo, he might do the triple entendres and everything, but more people are going to listen to and like Drake's music, and it's going to be reflected in the numbers. And the fact that Kendrick's numbers far outseeded Drake's, and he was charting higher, it's like they lost it. They lost their main argument. This is why they're so obsessed with it, because Drake was not supposed to lose the numbers battle under any circumstance. To the obsessive Drake fans, like, yo, Drake could have got completely splashed on the record, but as long as his record got more streams, as long as his record charted higher, to them it's like, yo, we still got a fighting chance in the debate with a Kendrick fan, because we stream more. Drake is still that guy. That's why they're obsessed.
Yes, sir! This nigga spitting. Damn, nigga!
See, I know these guys too well. I've been debating Drake fans for 15 years. I know their old school arguments. I know their new school arguments. I know how to counter them. But yeah, that's why you have posts like these. They're tracking the bot removal on Spotify. Bots, streaming, I don't know. Streaming is great. It's great that we have access to all this music, but I had just as much fun with music when we was using iTunes and Mediafire, Lime links, you know, zip files. Y'all remember zip files? Getting a zip file and having to bust that down, download it, add your own artwork on iTunes, rearrange the track list. I had just as much fun. I think every major artist is getting some botted streams. And by the way, before streaming, the way they botted records, and i.e. inflated the sales in the stream, the way they did that was by shipping. The way they did that was with shipping with physical units. So when an album reports, let's say 100,000 records sold the first week, they're really not talking about the actual number of records sold. They're talking about the number of records shipped. And I've actually haven't heard anyone have this conversation since the Carter 3 came out. Because when the Carter 3 by Lil Wayne came out, there was this whole theory that Cash Money inflated the sales of the album themselves by buying a bunch and shipping a bunch. Because Wayne sold 1 million the first week. It just seemed, it seemed untenable. It seemed like unbelievable. But that's the last time I heard anyone even refer to like shipping and buying records and how that can inflate sales. So that's how they did it before. So I don't know what like the obsessive Drake fans are trying to prove by saying Kendrick botted his streams when everyone on this list, especially Drake and his former label mates and Young Money, have inflated sales also. I mean, come on, this is standard industry practice. But I say I don't know why, but I actually do know why. And we just explained it. See, they're trying to figure out in their head how Kendrick sold so much because they never had to deal with him in this capacity. They were okay with losing a lyrical battle. See, the lyrical battle is what it's all about. But they were okay with losing the lyrical battle because they know that, you know, even if Drake get dusted and they know in their mind he get dusted, he's gonna outstream him anyways. But that didn't happen. So that's it right there. I be hating these numbers conversations. I be hating like the Grammy conversations. I don't like it from either artist. Like, I don't like it. I didn't like it in 2010, 2011, 12, when that's what the Drake fans went off of. You know, this is before Kendrick had anything, you know, and I don't like when Kendrick fans do it. Like, I just don't care about the dude getting the EGOT. I mean, it's great for him. It means nothing to me. Like, I'm never going to refer to Kendrick's EGOT for anything. For me, it's not a reason why he's a top 5, 10 rapper of all time. The Grammys have nothing to do with it. It's always about his albums. To me, his features, his albums, that's what it's about. It's not because he has Grammys, Emmys, like none of that means anything to me. So here we are. Let me know what y'all think. Is my theory wrong? Or add to my theory. Why do y'all think the Drake fans is so obsessed with numbers? I think I hit it right. I think I hit the nail right on the head though with this one, to be honest. But anyway, that's all I got for today. Top5rapwebsite.com. Peace.